her last 8 games.
You know, their willingness to wait a little bit and really try to get to executing an open shot is going to be pretty darn important tonight for the Utes. Yes, I think Baylor will let Utah play one-on-one in the post. They're not going to overhelp and let Utah play in-out to that three-point shot. And they need to make them play over the top of their defense tonight. Disrupt Utah defensively for Baylor. That's just the name of the game for them.
Van Geitenbeek to posting up Little Paige Bugs. Works hard in the paint against Walker. Scores it over the top and one.
That should be a lot easier on me tonight.
You can call her Bugs. She's good by that name.
Well, there's such a mismatch there size-wise.
A three-pointer on the way from Bella Fauntleroy. And Bella Fauntleroy.
So just kudos to Gavin and his staff.
What has impressed you most? As Van Geitenbeek fires a three and hits. And Geitenbeek.
Well, Tony, head coach Gavin Peterson said that ahead of their game against Kansas State, he challenged his team to start every quarter off with high intensity and focus, and was proud that they pulled through with that mentality. And on that court, they have to be intense with every movement and every possession as well.
Slipped inside from Little Paige Bugs down to Kyla Abraham. Evelina Otto going to work in the paint. Knocked away and out of bounds. Bella Fauntleroy.
You know, Otto just still has to learn what it's going to take to score against bigger players in this league. She's a freshman, and she has that lesson to still learn.
Dunn hits the jump shot.
Their shooting can match that.
Otto with that putback. Cuts it down to one. There's Dunn from three, and she hits. Dunn, 42.4% from distance. And on top of that, she's WNBA Coach of the Year at one point. High standards, high success, and she certainly welcomes what this program expects.
Well, exactly, and you have to. I mean, this is a program with 3 national championships, so just putting on the jersey and putting the name on front of it kind of gives them an advantage against the smaller Baylor lineup. So rather than having that 4-player with Reese Ross, having, at this point, a little bit smaller player. And, you know, you see Baylor just taking it to the rim a lot more, too. I don't think that they're probably... they probably just want to take advantage of their quickness and athleticism, see if they can take advantage by putting the ball on the floor and driving.
Physicality in the paint. You see this block here from Abraham.
You just can't present the ball to shot blockers that are sliding.
Snead goes over the top of it, cut off by Evans. And Geitenbeek throws back out to Scott. Clock down to 2. Scott backing up, White all over, fires a long one and hits it. She missed her previous 8 shots. Got the National Player of the Week at the beginning of the month for reasons like this. Shooting from distance now at 2 of 14. Scott knocks down another one. Appropriately in these late quarter and half possessions. Still a three-pointer from Kirsten Johnson. She hits it. The basket will count. And a foul against Utah. Scott in the first half had 8 points. White in the first half had 9. Fades away, has it knocked out of bounds. Now goes to Johnson straight away. Fauntleroy will try it again. Misfires again. The O-board back up and in by Little Paige Boggs, the 2-time All-Conference star. Three-point hit is up and good from Talia Scott.
It's just a timeout possession to kind of keep that timeout special from happening from Utah, or if that is something that they're going to stay in.
Bella Fauntleroy, another three-pointer, her second of the night.
You know, she's able to take another step, even 2, outside that three-point line, get the space that she needs to shoot it.
Otto has this pass deflected and knocked away by Kirsten Johnson. Baylor on the move. This one's too far. Johnson grabs the board. They reset the shot clock. They got a fresh 20 out of this. Van Geitenbeek straight away. It's money. Van Geitenbeek. Talia Scott backs it up, guarded by L.A. Snead. Kirsten Johnson sets the screen. Scott will rise and fire and hit. And they still lead by double digits.
There just hasn't been a consistent scoring spree for the Utes.
Little Paige Buggs puts an end to the drought, and the lead is back to a dozen. But still plenty of time, and only down by 12. Shelmstead blocked by Fauntleroy.
The good news is they've done a lot of other things to stay close. I mean, it's a 12-point game. It's not a blowout. They have, they've got 7.5 minutes left to go, and if they could put it all together, they could make a run.
Van Guytenbeek and Baylor offensively back to work. Dunn, the jumper's good, and this has been the theme for Eugene Dung, the timely playmaking. Dunn off the curl, hits another one.
Well,
Eugene
again,
Dung.
There you have it.
Shot clock at 5. Dunn has had the answer late in the clock many times. Stick gives it off, and Kayla Nelms scores it. Talia Scott with 13 tonight. Gives it off, little Paige Buggs. And it will remain that way, most likely, as they're in command. Van Guytenbeek goes to little Paige Buggs. An exclamation point here tonight for Baylor, now up 17.
On the spread floor, they get to the paint. There's just a lot of options when you get the ball to the paint.
A strip and a steal, Kirsten Johnson.